Testing 1, 2. Okay, so Zelda jumped on the computer today and the mic went dead. Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I know there was a problem with the mic. So anyway, if you guys haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're doing a giveaway for this game. All you have to do is be a subscriber, subscribe to KwingsLetsPlays, like and share the video, and tell us your favorite Harry Potter character in the comment section below. So that's what happens when Kitty jumps on computer. Sometimes it's because you don't know what's actually going to happen. Okay, so yesterday we ended up cutting off our episode because we were in the middle of something. So we're in the Feldcroft catacombs. F-E-L-D. That's good. Okay. Feldcroft, whatever. Yep.
Catacomb, gross. Catacombs are gross.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
I can't even think. I would just call this game start. Alright guys, so your first like goal is 100 likes, so let's get those likes up. And we're, I don't even know what we're doing with Sebastian. So, yesterday we did the creepy catacombs thing, and we got some type of evil relic, for what's-his-face.
Could it be a Merlin Trial?
And there are spiders nearby.
Apparently.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh gosh, what happened? I got hit by I'm stoned? That's new. Oh my gosh, jeez, I didn't need that when I first woke up. I hate how they can pop up behind you and jump at you. Jumping spiders are terrifying. Okay.
I can go over to the table.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's fine, just relax. Merlin Trials. What are these? What does that mean? What is this? Ice? What is this? Fire? I guess they want us to break it with fire.
Revelio.
Okay.
Confringo.
And if that's what they want me to do. A zombie? Oh, it's a zombie. Hey, what do you know? Sorry, Mr. Zombie. That was random. Alright, so we're doing a Merlin trial right at the beginning.
Confringo. Revelio.
Trying to find all the Merlin things.
Confringo.
They're scattered around quite a bit.
That's that. Settled.
Alright. Yeah, I know. This is the update tomorrow, but tomorrow's also the release of this. Tomorrow's Tales of Symphonia.
Yeah. Hi guys and gals. I'm just finishing up eating because I just came back from doing groceries and Lucas is really dead tired. And also, our mic didn't work for 10 minutes. I'll sit here, but I didn't want to bother Luke with spicy stuff.
It wasn't 10 minutes. It was like a minute.
Like a minute.
Yeah.
Great to see everyone in the chat, and thanks for helping to get us up to 100 likes. I'm just sharing and retweeting and just finishing my... it's rice and beans, and it was like a cool little, like...
Also, I was speaking to a YouTube colleague of mine who did a long play of this. I think it was like it had to be like a week ago. People are telling me, "Oh, you need to be level 34 to beat the game." Well, I wouldn't say this person is a friend of mine, but it's somebody I know from way back in the day on YouTube, who their channel still works fine. But he beat the game at a level 27. I am currently at a level 26, so I'm almost at level 27. By the time I get to the end of the game, or the end of the story, I'll probably be at level 28, maybe level 29. But you don't actually have to reach level 34 to complete the game. You can do it at a...
Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous.
That village is on fire.
Really upset her.
I've never seen a wizard village on fire. That's bad.
Oh, also, Luke, you had a fever when you went to bed.
I did have a fever, yeah.
Luke has not been feeling well.
No, I haven't been feeling well. I know it's my birthday soon.
I'm sorry.
The village is on fire! What's going on? Oh, good job on 80 likes, guys and gals. Keep it up. Remember, likes and shares bring people in. You could also retweet our Twitter thing, a post for this episode. It only has 2 retweets at the moment. Okay, it has 3 retweets.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Oh, that was meant to be.
Who's under attack? Oh wow. So many goblins. I think there's something wrong with the game today. There's no music. No one has music all the time. I heard there was a new update for Hogwarts Legacy, so maybe that's somehow messed up. I don't like that sucker punch from behind. Oh, they're the only ones protecting this village? It's just the 2 of them? Jeez. Oh, that's a lot of goblins. Holy cow. Alright, that's it.
Not quite.
Many. That's probably the most enemies I've ever seen. There we go. Uh-oh. And in trouble.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I mean, maybe he could have used a different spell, but I don't know. Okay, that was Feldcroft under attack. Alright guys, we're almost at 90 likes. Keep it up. You're currently at, let's see, 13 minutes into the stream. Let's see, so that was that. Talk to Solomon. Your gear is completely full. Well, that's peachy.
Revelio.
Almost level 27. Fun.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Uh-oh. And this dude used to be the mayor or something like that. Mayor of Feldcroft. Well, that happened.
Well, for a mayor, he's not taking care of his daughter very well.
It's not his daughter.
Not sure how I'd fare in
Who
a
is
little
it?
place like this.
It's
Sebastian's sister.
Yeah.
Well, then why is he's not helping her at all, though?
There's nobody here for me to sell my wares to.
It's kind of angering because I don't really think that he did anything wrong, because there was, I mean, every other spell he was using on the guy wasn't really working. I don't think.
I mean, I would have just used a fire spell and set him on fire.
I mean, wouldn't that have been a more painful way to die, though?
I think so.
Like, I don't really understand. So you possess someone so they kill themselves? That's worse than just setting them on fire.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
It just seems weird to me. Like, I would think the fire would be more painful.
Alright, so...
And, never mind.
Zelda, no!
Oh my gosh, Zelda, you seriously stepped on the computer again. Look.
She has to learn. There are consequences to stepping on the computer. Alright, so first thing we need to... We have to sell our wares. We have no ability to do anything. Okay.
Can Phineas even do anything that wasn't even on school grounds during school hours? Interesting. Yeah, interesting, Ben.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
He could have made the goblin just walk away. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Sons of Gaming. He could have possessed the goblin and then made him walk away. I still think they would have been mad at him because I think it's like the possession thing is the unforgivable thing.
Okay, so where are we? Ah!
Which is weird because paintings are possessed in this world, and that's perfectly fine.
Everything's possessed. Everything's magic-y in this world.
The disarming charm would have been a better choice, says Droggle. Oh. Maybe he was angry. Maybe he was furious and he didn't care. That's probably what it was. Yeah, he was angry, not thinking clearly. Yeah, definitely Sons of Gaming. Yep, great job on the likes, guys and gals. You guys are doing great. And the video is gonna have trouble because I was out today and I had a video go up and it didn't get that many views, so because of that it's gonna be harder to get views on this video. But the next video should be fine because this video is kinda gonna help the views for the next one.
Paper Mario's not gonna do well. Guys,
it will do well, honey.
If you haven't liked or retweeted the thing on Twitter, that'll help out a lot. We only have about 70 people in here so far. Usually we have about like over 100. So you know, anything you guys can do would be great.
Student might need when it comes to books.
Okay, so we need to sell our gear because we have no room for anything right now.
But the people that are watching, honey, here, it will boost the views for the next video. I guarantee you the next video will do a lot better.
Okay, so I need to sell that.
There are 7 retweets now for this
Good
video, Luke.
Well, then YouTube's doing something sus because they haven't let this video go above 60 viewers.
7 retweets, and it is shared on, I believe Geos shared it on the members' Discord, and it's got almost 90, it's got almost 100 likes, and I already shared it on my YouTube channel.
So that's that plum hat. That's what that is. Yeah, see, they're only letting between 69 to 70 people watch.
Sweetheart, but the best thing is to not worry about it and just... This happens when I have a day off, because sometimes I need to have a day off.
Okay, all right.
Otherwise, I'm gonna end up... You don't want me to get sick again. I don't really understand.
Right.
I have to have days off, sweetheart.
I know. So we need to sell all this stuff because all this stuff is not very good.
Are you not feeling well, sweetheart? I can finish this episode if you want.
I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because I know you had a fever last night.
Still have a fever, probably.
Well, if you want to rest, you can rest and I can finish the episode.
Nope, I'm okay. It's that only gonna go up to 2, so none of this stuff is really good. What does this look like? Luminous cloak. Ugh. No. That's the Quidditch thing. I like how the Quidditch thing looks, but it doesn't really give very much protection. Nothing gives a lot of protection right now.
Yeah, definitely. Droggle said that would be the better choice, but he's not saying he would have done different. Yeah, I think we all would have, like, wished we had done something better, but maybe if we were stuck in that position, we might have been angry and done the same thing. It's hard to know what you would have done if you were actually there.
Yep. Alright, so we have to sell everything.
Thank you for sharing on Facebook, Jacob. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Sell this. Sell this. Sell everything blue. Yeah, that doesn't really bring up much. Sell that.
Well, now you know how valuable my community streams are.
Yep. I know.
Because they help get people realizing that we're streaming.
I know.
And then it takes people a few hours to actually get in here and realize we're streaming. By that time, I'm usually done with my community stream.
Yep.
And they're ready for the next one.
Yep. I know. YouTube's just doing really sus things.
Sorry.
I mean, they removed...
I mean, I usually get like 300 or 400 views for my Harvestella in a couple hours. That only got 100 views after it was done. They removed what?
30,000 views in the past like 24 hours.
Also, I found out that they have tons of ads on a lot of my Harvestella videos. So I took off a lot of the ads on them. They had like 25 ads on each video. Each video is only 50 minutes long. That's like an ad every 3 minutes.
Yep, I know. Alright guys, so you're 3 likes away from 100 likes, so let's keep pushing those likes. Thank you. Okay, so we sold all our other stuff, so it's time to go back to school.
Hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anna says my son has a low-grade fever too. Lou has, I think this one was up to 101 last night.
We're close to 101. 100 and something. Alright, so where is the Undercorft?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Geo. Says you made a win video today. Thank you, Geo. Appreciate that so much. Hi, Wicked One. How's it going? Great to see you. Hi, Shadow Trooper. Hi, Anna Sensei. Great to see you. Hi, Daffy. Hello, Droggle. Sons of Gaming. Captain Zach. Hi, Jacob Gomez. Great to see you. Sora Cloud. Geo's World. Lorray and Justin Kelly. Hello, Anna Sensei. Hi, Brandon Williams and Lorray, Daffy Duck, and Shadow. Oh yeah, I just said Shadow Trooper. We got Wicked One says good afternoon, Wicked Amber, and good afternoon, Wicked One.
The mind.
Hi, Carolina. Hi, Ben, the Rosalina fan. Says the paintings are just imitations of real people. Okay, thank you, Ben. And yeah, it's so hard for me to figure out what everything in the wizarding world is. I guess that's why they call it mysterious.
Okay, good job, guys. Your next like goal is going to be 120. Let's get those likes up.
Sammy says the disarming spell doesn't always work. Interesting.
Okay.
Hi, Sammy Samurai King. Hi, Jacob Gomez. And, and everybody.
Okay, so we're going to return to the Undercroft. We're going to speak with the people and then continue more of the story. Although I think this is all story-oriented anyway. So.
Yeah, thank you for yeah, I hope your son feels better, Anna, and thank you for keeping me in your thoughts and prayers yesterday when I wasn't feeling well.
Okay, I need to go speak to them.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Alright, so we spoke with Sebastian. He's all upset. Well, he did bad stuff, so where do they want us to go now?
Yep, and Wicked One says he's having a pretty good day. He just had some soup. How has our day been? Pretty good, Wicked One. Well, Luke just woke up, but I went out shopping for cat litter / cat sand at the pet store. And I got Zelda a small toy, and I brought Luke a little something, not from the pet store, but something else, like a little bird that has a little heart saying I love you, but it's almost hard to tell if it's a bird. I got it from the grocery store. And yeah, just went out and got some stuff for groceries. We're gonna have hot dogs this week. So I got some noodle salad and some Stouffer's mac and cheese microwavable, and some hot dogs and some what do you call it? A sauerkraut. So that's our big dinner this week. And then yeah. So yeah, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and yeah, I love soup on Wicked One. Sounds delicious. Yeah, I hope your son feels better, Anna. I know, we'll definitely keep him in our thoughts and prayers. Oh yeah, so we're gonna have a day off on President's Day pretty soon coming up. That'll be a couple days after Luke's birthday. Sweet, says Wicked One. Awesome. You had me until you said sauerkraut, says Richard. Hi Richard, you're breathtaking. Great to see you. Says, fun fact, Richard says, Steven Spielberg was offered the chance to direct the first Harry Potter movie. Wow, my words are not working today. Fun fact, Steven Spielberg was offered the chance to direct the first Harry Potter movie, but he said no. Awesome. I love the fun facts, Richard. Very cool. And Epic Eric says Horizon Forbidden West is coming to the PS Plus next week. Awesome. So people can play it for free. Kind of, if they have PS Plus. I feel like outright telling him he's not welcome at all because of what he did is stupid too, because now he's really gonna start down the dark path. That's not really how you stop someone from continuing down the dark path, the Sons of Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it depends on what it is. Like, you know, like if you have someone you know and they do something horrible, like maybe it would be good to like cut them off. Like if it's really, really bad, like if they're on the run or something from like they did something horrible.
Keep an
like
eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
Oh, Christmas tree.
But oh yeah, there is Christmas in this, but it has candles in it. That's a very Victorian thing.
I mean, honey,
with the candles.
The 1800s.
Oh yeah. Very cool, because actually that was really dangerous in Victorian times because people would put candles on their tree and then their houses were made of wood, so I'm just saying, like, I don't know, they did a lot of dangerous stuff back then. That's cool. Yeah, I feel like in general though, like if you know someone, you're taking care of somebody who's younger or that's your kid or your friend, like you should try to not scream at them and be like, oh, I'm never speaking to you again. Like you should at least leave the door open and try to help them. Like you shouldn't, because otherwise they're just gonna keep getting worse.
Oh, the night came. Wow, they just don't like each other.
They just keep hitting each other.
Maybe they should go to different corridors.
I mean, he should have taken into account that the guy was trying to save that girl, his sister. Oh wow, this is beautiful. I love these candles. Oh, what are the ornaments apples? No. What are those ornaments? Oh, they have red bows tied on their tree. Oh my gosh. That's so pretty. I like how minimalistic it is. That's what I like. Wow, that looks really nice. I can't tell what kind of ornaments those are, but...
I can't tell.
Oh.
Alright, we need to go speak with... Where is she?
You love hot dogs and mac and cheese? Awesome, Richard Taylor. That's fantastic. Walking on a... someone's walking on a torn tendon? Oh, you shared it on your community tab, the Captain Zach. Thank you so much. We appreciate that so much. Thank you, Captain Zach. We love all the little GIFs that you put over on Facebook. Thank you.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Exactly what kind of creature is a snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay, so we're going to be working with Poppy. Or actually, no, we completed the quest for Poppy, so that's going to be some additional experience. Guys, we've been sitting at 109 likes for the past, 10 minutes. Remember to like and share the video if you haven't already. It helps bring people into the channel. YouTube is having a hard time getting this video out to our subscribers, so we need your guys' help to push this. It's always good when we post the like goal, if you haven't liked or shared, to within the first 10 to 15 minutes of every like goal to get those likes up so we can get our own viewers in here. Thank you very much. Have I fought the... I don't know what that is. I fought a lot of stuff. We just completed that quest, so what's next on the agenda?
Oh, I'm so sorry you're in the hospital, BJ Williams. I hope you get better soon. You'll definitely be in our thoughts and prayers.
What's the word? Natty. Speak with Natty outside of the classroom. Okay, we'll do that real quick. Get some additional experience is always good. Okay, good. You guys are almost at 120. Keep it up. Okay, so Natty is going to be 272. 272. Where is that?
Hello, Thanasis, Georgiadis from Greece. Good to see you. And, we won't comment on it because we don't comment on when there's controversy on a game. We don't talk about the controversy. We just play the game. There's a lot of games that have had controversy that have happened over the years. We play every new game, so we don't discuss it at all. So our opinion is we don't have an opinion on it. We just like the game.
Okay, so where is...
Thank you for watching from Greece.
Okay, going up.
My pronunciation of your name was good. Awesome. Or pretty good. Fairly good. Awesome.
For the Greece name?
Oh no, now I can't remember how I pronounced it.
Okay.
Thanasis Georgiadis.
Alright, don't overthink it.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matebeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Okay, so yeah, guys, I know about the Fortnite stuff. I know about Disney. Thank you. So apparently, those two are related. The teacher from upstairs and Natty, our friend, who's been helping us with vigilante missions. That's kind of cool. It would make sense, though.
On another adventure, are we?
So, is that quest started or is that quest over? Let's see. Check our quests. Huh, that was it. So we have a couple things we can do. The Professor's Assignment. One of the last spells we can learn that we haven't done yet. Bombarda, or whatever it's called. Acquire a... something claw from the knapsack. I don't know what that is. Acquire a giant toad with the knapsack. Okay. And maybe we've completed enough of Merlin's trials so we can actually unlock some more space, because we don't really have any room for anything. No, that's not it. It was challenges. There we go. 49% done with our quests, which is good. Whatever this is. Can't claim that.
Loki, what is today's date? I'm sorry.
Today's date is the 15th. Tomorrow is Tales of Symphonia.
Alright.
Where's the Merlin stuff? Exploration? Have we done enough with Merlin? Yes, we have. Good. More inventory. 9 more Merlin trials will give us even more inventory. So now we should have 30 slots. Or 25. Let's see. Go to our gear. Gear now says 28. Well, that's weird. Wait. Yeah, 28 slots. Thought they'd give you more than that, but hey, that's better than nothing. And we have some new talents that we can do, but we're going to save our talents for when we get our next spell. Okay. So, let's move on. And good job, guys. You're almost at your next like goal. I love that it's Christmas time. It's kind of cool to see a Victorian Christmas tree. Although, I'm worried that the tree would go up in a blaze.
People were tougher back then. They could handle it.
Or they could handle if their trees started being on fire.
Totally. Okay. They were super... they were super intense.
Okay. Alright, so let's do this Professor whatever's thing. She wants us to go backwards. And where is the professor at? We're speaking with... What's her name? Professor what? Professor Howin.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm just signing up Luke for a, something. So I'll be right there.
Mom Chat, 45 minutes is doing, what is this called? Professor Howin assignment. Okay. Alright guys, your next like goal is going to be 140. So good job everybody.
I have a lot of questions on you. They changed the site.
That's understandable. They're probably gonna make us pay for it now.
Luke, my gosh, I've never met anyone as negative as you in my life. Honey, you're just not feeling well.
Right, because I have that thing happening like right now.
What thing?
So they only have 2 loops, I guess. Poor guy. So he's always either going to get punched in the shoulder, or the dude is going to wreck him, and then magically he'll be back together again. They don't have, like, 3 animated things. They only have 2. As far as I can tell.
Well, it says on the website it will be free as long as you have insurance.
Okay.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch.
So where are they taking us? Where are we going? Where are we going? You know what? Using my broom, because that'd be easier. Off we go. Oh, actually, it has the assignment listed. That makes life easier. Then we can just easily fly to it. I mean, I could probably instant teleport to it. Let me see. That'd probably be a little bit easier. How far away is this thing? Map? World map? No, that's Hogsmeade. Where's the world map? There's the other one. Nope. Never mind. We're just gonna fly there because it's not popping up on the thing there. So we're just gonna fly.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry you're not feeling well.
It's okay. So probably this weekend, guys, will be the end of Hogwarts. That's when we'll announce our winner. We're just waiting till we get paid.
Well, Luke, is today Wednesday or is tomorrow? Or is today the 15th or tomorrow?
Today's the 15th. Tomorrow's the 16th.
I'm trying to schedule it for tomorrow. Alright, they only have... When do you want to go? 2:30 or do you want to go at 11 in the morning? Do you want to go at 9:40 a.m.?
Yeah. That's fine. Alright. And we are flying as fast as we can. So it's actually taking us to where we need to go. We're gonna need to use our magical knapsack. Whoops.
Revelio.
How many bad guys are here? What kind of bad guys? I love the snow. What is that?
I need to get one.
Goblins. I've never seen goblins out and about on the field. That's new.
Ooh, there's a hole in my pocket.
Lumos.
Well, I don't know where my stealth is, but... Yeah, the bird is cute.
Bird loves you.
I've seen goblins before. You don't get very much experience for that, though. You only get 10 experience. It's messed up. Alright, so back on the hunt for whatever it is we're looking for. Is there any potions that dropped? No. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, I think this game, we'll be done with this by Sunday. I was hoping we'd be done with it beforehand, but it doesn't look like it. But you guys are doing good. Keep those likes up. Try to get the likes up every 4 to 5 minutes if you can. That way it doesn't look like there's no activity on the stream.
We're trying, Loki.
I know. Right, so I think these are creatures that they want us to pick up.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not
We're
careful.
going to very carefully switch to our magical bag. And let's do this one. What? Beast. Whoa! Where did the zombie come from? Why is there a zombie here? I'm trying to catch magical beasts and they all ran away. That was really weird. Maybe I need to be invisible in order to select these things? Try being invisible. But I think they're gonna hear me. Got it. Alright, that's one.
I'm not going to hurt
Okay, cool. Collecting these magical beasts isn't as hard as I thought it is. Excellent. We also have a Merlin Trial right here.
Who lived here, I wonder?
There we go. Oh, that's easy. I just have to shoot stuff. Oh, there's bad guys here. That's fine, honey.
Revelio.
Yep. Where is all this Merlin stuff? Alright, so that's
Stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
I'm gonna have to take all these people out. I've been spotted. Well, of course I've been spotted because I'm destroying stuff. Be nice if I had a green robe or something like that for Christmas. Just kind of wearing this blue one.
Yeah, the blue one looks nice though.
Yeah, it's a Quidditch thing. Zelda, you can behave now. This entire fort. The bad guys. Looks like it has some cool treasures though too. Okay. Hello, Zelda. Got a bit of monies. Actually, I have tons of monies, so I'm not really worried about that. So in order to complete this trial, we're going to have to clear out all these bad guys. Because it's going to be hard to find the stuff needed to complete the trial to begin with, so just going to clear out all the bad guys.
Yep. Alright, so then they made me make... I did this whole song and dance. Then they barred me from the page. I signed up for an appointment, and then I was like, okay, where's my appointment conversation? Appointment, like confirmation. Then they said you can't look at your appointment and whether you schedule or not because you don't have an account. You have to go back and make an account. Then I made an account. I still can't get back into the original website. I don't even know if the appointment was made or not. This is why this takes hours to do. That's why I don't like doing it, Luke.
Castle.
It's okay. It's just, it's not like it just takes 2 seconds.
I'm
just letting you know. I don't cry. Doing it again. Back to the website and make an appointment 10 minutes later to make sure you have an appointment.
Good job,
So you're gonna have Luke and Luke 10 minutes apart, 2 people of the exact same. Because I don't know why they're...
What is that?
Not so tough now, are ya?
I'm not so tough? Are you sure?
You've heard nothing of my friend. You may be more skilled to your knees. You've made a great Incendia. You're the one who uses the dark arts. I recognize you every
I mean, it's very hot out.
Last night it was in the
It's very hot out right now. I don't know what this is.
Groundhog Live. It's not 6 more weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying.
Expulso!
I'm glad you're helping us all to have a nicer day because you're so encouraging.
Alright guys, you're 5 likes away from what it's called. What is this? That's not Merlin stuff. Right, now I can go back to the Merlin Trial and then I'll complete whatever this weird thing is. Spiders. So we're gonna fly around looking for the remainder of the Merlin stuff. There are spiders inside there. Okay. I will be going back to that momentarily. So this is some type
Abandoned
of fort.
long ago, no doubt.
Where do they expect you to find the remainder of Merlin's stuff? There's ducks here.
Revelio.
I didn't complete Merlin's stuff, obviously. Where's his weird
I should investigate.
thing? Hi, Zelda. I don't think it would be much. I've actually upgraded this thing as far as it can go, so. The only guess would be maybe the Merlin stuff is on the ground. Huh.
Revelio.
Weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Unless I already completed the Merlin trial. I don't believe so.
Well,
there would have been a cutscene.
Look at this. I'm trying to show you. I've done this 5 times. Every time I do this, it says there's an error. I'm logging in to schedule the appointment. Look.
Yep, I see it.
Look at error. Look at the red. You're not seeing it. This has happened to me 7 times in a row now. So I have no way to do this. I would have to call the place.
Understood.
I guess I'll just call them. I guess I'll call them now.
Okay. Where Merlin challenges exploration. Yeah, it says I didn't complete it, so then where the heck is it? It's so weird. Like, why would they space the challenges out that far?
Revelio.
I mean, it can't be that spaced far apart. I guess they want me to go into this thing, but I can't see how this is part of the trial. Maybe it is, I don't know. Some type of old castle, but there's nothing here. Alright, well, I guess I'm going inside the tower, because like I said, there's nothing here. This has nothing to do with the one lady's quest. This is just a weird Merlin's trial. 50... Merlin challenge. Alrighty. You guys are 2 likes away. Keep it up. Is that not it? Well, that's weird. Why would that be a thing? Oh, there they are. Why would they be over there in the corner randomly? Still not done. They didn't even pop up on your radar, though. They were just there. Weird. Yeah, this Merlin challenge is weird. Like, I think they're all over this area, but they're not even showing up on your display. Okay, let's fly up here. See if they're up here. No idea what this is.
Revelio.
Landing platform. Okay. So apparently you can go and look for different landing platforms. Oh, I know what's going to be in here.
Confringo. Revelio.
Not seeing anything yet, but probably going to be some stuff here. What?
Revelio.
Well, you would have to break this stuff in order to get through, would you not?
Confringo.
Yeah, thank you. Unidentified items, so we'll have to go back to our little thing there.
Revelio.
Okay. Nothing to get in there yet. Why need the other thing when you just use your broom? Yeah. Piece of cake. As long as they let you use your broom places, there's really no reason to do anything else. Okay, right. Well, it's weird. There's nothing here.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Okay, are you guys seeing anything, like, at all? Am I missing something? Because the Merlin Trial's not done.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Levioso! Accio!
Okay, so... that didn't do anything. I think we only need, like, a couple, like, of those Merlin things left, but I can't find them. Like, I've been all over the place here. Unless they're hidden in plain sight or something. But the Merlin stuff is not done. It's kind of annoying.
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
It's a huge area.
This looks intriguing.
But nothing here.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio! God,
Where am I supposed to bring this? You know what? I hate to do this, but we'll be stuck here all day, so we're not going to complete this Merlin quest. It's not ending. I'd have to go through and actually read up on how to do all the Merlin challenges, because each one is different. Some of them have to do with attacking things, some of them have to do with levitation blocks. They're all kinds of stuff. It's not... I've already wasted like 10 minutes on this, so I'm done. I'm out.
Revelio.
I don't have the patience for that. So we're gonna just go and complete the assignment, because it's not popping up anymore. I'll finish it eventually, but not now. I'm done. Alright, let's go. You guys have no school coming up? That's interesting. At least it's easy to finish the assignment stuff.
There's trouble afoot.
Okay. I'm doing my best to read the chat. I'm having a very bad day, so doing the best I can. Yeah. Okay.
The testing facility opens at 7 a.m. and closes at 3 p.m. every day.
Okay.
Which means they're not open right now. So that means tomorrow at 7 a.m. I'm gonna have to wake up and call them.
Okay.
And see if our appointment was scheduled. And if it wasn't, then I can just schedule it at that time.
Okay.
Remember, Luke, if things are tough, that little bird loves you.
Uh-huh.
Zelda was looking at the bird like she was gonna eat it, though.
How does it bring me all the way out here if it's not here? Said, I'm looking for some type of giant purple toad.
Rebellion.
I'm sorry YouTube is being sus.
Oh, I see the toads now, but I have to fight these other toads or I can't get the other toads.
Well, I'm sure if I would have streamed a whole bunch today, then we would have been talking about something.
Yeah, relax.
I did a grocery shop.
Yep, I appreciate you going grocery shopping. There's a huge help.
Zelda needs her little cat.
Yeah. Okay, why don't...
I'm done. I'm sorry you're Can
we not talk about it?
Okay.
I'm done messing with these toads. How can these people be so...
Aw, thank you for the hugs, Ben. That's very sweet.
Wow, those things are stronger than any enemy in the game.
There's stones in front of the fireplace right there. You can hit those in front of that fireplace.
I gave up.
Luke has a headache, so it's hard for him to read the chat, guys. Sorry about that. He's having a really tough day. Thank you guys for the help. Mrs. F, Wicked One, and everyone else who's helping out in the chat. Really appreciate that, everyone. Thank you for the virtual hugs, Ben. That's very sweet. Look at those little virtual hugs. Luke says thank you, Ben. And I'm in a great mood. I'm ready for Ben's ultimate today. That's fine. Luke will be in happier mood in 2 hours. What? You will. I know you very well.
If the temperature is there's no reason to have the AC or the heat. Ow. These enemies are they take longer to kill than anybody else in the game that I've seen. More than the poachers, more than the bandits, more than the skeletons.
Maybe we can make a cool, poll. I'll make a poll. Let's see what the best teachers are. Best teachers at Hogwarts.
Rebellion.
Frogs. There they
Alright, here are all the teachers. Oh wow, there's a lot of teachers at Hogwarts. Oh my goodness.
What was that?
Oh wow, I really look like a witch now.
Zombies? Where did they come from? Oh, we're in a graveyard. Of course there'll be zombies.
Minerva McGonagall. She's a teacher at Hogwarts. I know, I'll just write them down and you can make a poll. She is... The most powerful brain belongs to Professor Minerva McGonagall, even though Dumbledore might be the most powerful teacher. She is the Hermione of her generation. She is the brightest witch/wizard of her age. And she is a treasure trove of knowledge. Snape. He is the favorite emo prince. He held the post of Potions Master before switching over to defense against the dark arts.
There has to be an end.
Maybe.
That was weird. Guess this was just an area where zombies pop up. I don't know. Bizarre. I'm gonna go back to the frog thing then. So apparently, I guess cemeteries, these things can just randomly pop up. Okay, so time to get the frogs.
And we can put in Phileas Flitwick. He's a very small dude. I think he might be a gnome or something. Hard to absorb lessons and actually learn something if the teacher appears impassioned about them. Luckily for the students of Hogwarts, Professor Phileas Flitwick of Charms class can be summed up with one behavior: enthusiasm. He always enjoys what his students are learning. Okay, we're gonna put Severus Snape, Dumbledore. I don't know where Dumbledore is.
They don't have the greatest hats in this.
Oh yeah, there's the flying instructor. We could put her there. Rolanda Hooch.
I don't know any of those people, honey.
I know, but neither do I. But that's why I'm making a poll.
Okay. Alright, so that's done. That was really weird, fighting all those zombies. It was kind of interesting. Okay, so we're on the world map. There is a waypoint. I can fast travel here. I'd like to do that. That way I don't have to do this again. And I believe you get experience for opening up the world map. Who are you?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes. She's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her, and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Alright, so we're gonna get some potions because we lost some. We have tons of money, so I'm just gonna buy back a lot of our potion things. Family antique broom. Heirloom broom has been passed down for generation. I don't even know what that broom would do. Don't really need to sell anything right now, but I'm gonna sell it anyway. Get rid of this.
I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying.
Yeah. I have some good stuff, so there you go. Red plaid garb. Oh, it's actually kind of nice. Okay.
So nice of you to stop
I'm
by.
trying to find a place to open up this area. Alright, so it's about 60. It's pretty close. So I guess now, in the part of the game, whenever I come across cemeteries, I might end up having to fight zombies now.
Oh, Flitwick was the head of Ravenclaw? Awesome,
Handy
Ben.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Would you mind
pleased to
helping a
include
wizard
it.
in distress?
Nope, I'm not here to help out. I'm just here to open waypoints.
Alright, I have a question for the chat, since I can't do a poll right now because Luke's head hurts too much to type. Best teacher in Hogwarts for me says is Hibology teacher, Professor Garlic. I have really a thing for the crazy little redheads. Aw, cute. Cute, wicked one. Well, what is everyone's favorite teacher in Hogwarts? Anyone have a favorite teacher? I'd probably say the guy who's the gnome that has all the fun with his class. Sounds really fun.
There's something over here. There's a waypoint here. Yeah, I want to open up as many waypoints as possible.
The Hobbit teacher. That's right, Auneko. Yeah. I think he sounds fun. I think he would be my favorite teacher. And Ben was saying somebody was saying he's the leader of Ravenclaw. Or he was, which is cool. Because I'm a Ravenclaw. So that totally goes with me. My favorite teacher is you and Luke, says Gio. Aw, it's very sweet, Gio. Virtual hugs, thank you.
Teacher, Gio.
He seems cool, says Mrs. F. Yep, definitely. My favorite teacher is Dumbledore. Awesome, Lorraine. Very cool.
Well, we can't go here right now. There's a giant force field here, so can't do that. Good to know, I guess.
Okay, so what is everyone's favorite? Feel free to put your favorite Hogwarts teacher in the chat. As yeah, Luke's got a pretty bad headache today. I'm watching the stream with my cousin. Awesome, Litergator. Very cool. Thank you, Captain Zach. Very sweet. Wish there was a gaming equivalent to Hogwarts for gamers. Yeah, like a school where people learn about games. That would be cool. Like a gaming school. Wouldn't it be cool if they had a college just to study like game design and that was the entire college? That would be pretty cool. Oh, I want to play this right now, but my husband has taken over my Xbox for the new Call of Duty update. Oh no, Mrs. F. Yeah. Do you guys have ibuprofen?
I can't.
You can get gaming glasses when you play? I've never heard of gaming glasses. But, thanks. Maybe I'll look those up. Luke can't have ibuprofen because...
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I don't really know why. I think it has to do with when he was a little kid, he broke his arms, and it doesn't really...
Here's a pleasant surprise.
It doesn't help him at all. He's kind of like immune to any painkiller.
Yep. Which stinks, because when I'm in pain, I can't get relief.
Thank you, though, Mrs. F. Luke, do you want some, brisk iced tea?
Maybe. Just trying to open up some stuff and then I'm going back to the school.
So yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day. It's just kind of a laid-back stream today, but we are doing another Hogwarts later tonight, unless Luke is gonna change it. But I think he's gonna do Hogwarts.
I'm gonna do another one. I want to get this game done so I can get to some other games.
Tales of Symphonia, we're doing which day, honey?
Tomorrow.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Depending on how well it's received, we'll do more than one episode.
Luke's little cat is sleeping right next to him, and yesterday, thank you guys for keeping me in your thoughts and prayers. I just didn't feel good, but I feel really good today, so probably because I got some rest, and that was very nice of Luke to. It sounds like you guys had fun on Fall of Cybertron last night, so.
What's going on?
But you actually got to bed at 7 this morning, so I guess you've just been working pretty hard this week, and plus you had a little fever. Well, if you can't do the stream tonight, I can do something else. I'll stream something else instead.
What? I don't understand what this does. This is a...
Revelio.
Oh, and we got a light bulb in Zelda's room too. I changed the light bulb. So now she has a little light. Right, Zelda?
Some class during the day. What is this? This is some type of magical keep, but...
Oh, thank you, Gio. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, I just didn't feel well, and I thought about pushing myself through, but I just didn't. It would have just made me more sick, so I just went to
Should
bed.
prove useful once the sun's down.
I like this blue cloak. That's really cool.
Why am I picking up this ancient magic stuff, though?
There's a lot of stuff going on. Next episode of Harvestella is very exciting. I don't want to spoil it, but I guess I could give you guys a hint. The next episode of Harvestella is we actually go to the land of the mermaid
It's one
sirens.
of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
And it's like a magical place that I've never seen like that in any story or game before. It's really cool. They have their own world of just mermaids. It's really cool, and they sing. The music is really beautiful, actually. I think Square did a really great job with that game. I'm surprised more people aren't playing it. It's a really well-made game.
It's already several months old. That's why.
I know, it is taking me a while to get through it.
I guess that's what they wanted.
It's hard for me to get through games that are long.
You're fine, you're doing great.
I'm enjoying it even though it's several months old. It's still fun. So Luke is thinking about possibly playing Breath of the Wild if we have a large gap, because we were supposed to be playing Jedi Survivor in March, and that game has been delayed. So we don't really have anything to play in March. So Luke's been thinking, well, we could play
Merlin Trial.
Breath of the Wild again to... I'd have to like figure out...
We're gonna play Star Wars or Breath of the Wild because there's no games coming out in March now.
Yeah, and this morning I found a lot of funny shorts. We really had fun doing like all the different Star Wars Battlefront versus things. I'm surprised people are always asking us to play Injustice, because actually we have almost as many versus episodes of Star Wars Battlefront. We did every Star Wars Battlefront versus you could think of. And it was a lot of fun too. Well, I mean, versus you're right there on the screen, but Star Wars Battlefront you can like basically sneak up behind the person and like get them when they're not looking with a lightsaber and like terrify them. So that sounds like ducks.
It's probably ducks. Or magical creatures, I don't know.
Oh, those are flowers. Well, I was at the going by the park. It was either today or yesterday, and there was all these ducks there. I guess ducks are like hanging out at parks right now. Well, it's very warm.
Yep. Oh, it's Beast class. That's what it is.
Well, we can go and take... It's during the day, but it's so, like... It's so dark, kind of. Probably because it's winter.
Yeah, we're gonna go attend class. That's the plan.
It's the plan, Stan. We're playing this on a PS5. Mrs. F. Breath of the...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yep, Breath of the Wild is an interesting game, Shadow Trooper. Professor Lupin turned out to be a werewolf. Oh, wow, Balance Breaker. I didn't realize that. So it's like Atlantica, says Ben. Kind of. It's like a city of, it's like an underwater city. Yeah, it's kind of like Atlantis, yeah. And it's like, they have their own language and they have their own songs. And like, it's really cool. I like in Harvestella how there's different towns you go to in each place and realm or area of the world you go to in Harvestella looks completely different. Like there's one that looks like it's all cherry blossoms, and then there's one that looks like it's really like modern buildings, and then there's one that looks like it's a green forest that's just all green. So like every area you go to is like completely different location. So yeah, I like that about Harvestella. They did a really great job with the different locations and stuff. Yep, it's like an underwater... Yeah, but in Harvestella, not for spoilers or anything, but usually for Atlantis you'd think of like buildings and stuff, but the Harvestella, like, underwater Land of the Mermaids looks like a cathedral, like a giant cathedral that you're walking through the halls of, and there's like singing everywhere you go. It's like the most amazing thing. Like, I was kind of awestruck, actually. I don't know who they got to sing the mermaid song, but it sounded really nice.
Okay, time to attend class. Here we go. Wait, how do we attend class? Oh, there we go. Aww.
Ooh, dragon. Whoa.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
That was it?
That was it.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Yep.
After hours.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Okay.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
Feels like shop
Nice
class.
and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Exploding charm.
Explosion.
Ooh.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
The pumpkins?
She reminds me of a shop class teacher, because you take shop class and they're like, get your hand away from the saw. But they still have the saw there, but I don't even know if they still do. I guess they must still do shop class and stuff. I actually took shop class in like junior high. I liked it.
So that's the explosion thing? Okie doke.
Yeah, Harvestella is...
Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Gio was saying that would be a great idea for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you, Gio. And yes, Later Gator, Harvestella is, I believe, exclusively for Switch, actually.
For now.
It looks really good on Switch, too. I'll be sad if they move it to other systems.
They probably will. They usually only have them for a limited time on places. Alright, so we'd have to learn another level on lock thingy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not made by Nintendo, it's made by Square, so they might move it somewhere else.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
I was wondering, what inspired your interest in magical beasts?
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Maybe.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
Finding an alchemy sounds challenging, I guess.
Seems quite a challenge, finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside, was a nest with 7 silver alchemy eggs.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Beasts are to be valued for what they can provide for wizard kind. Protective clothing, potion ingredients, even wand cores. Only poachers see the value in ending a beast's life for galleons.
160.
I left the eggs alone.
YouTube
I
started
hid,
first likes from
and
inactivity.
moments later, the beast flew right over my head. Breathtaking. She then seemed to all but disappear as she shrunk to fit into the hollow.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment that I needed to understand all that I could about beasts and ensure that wizard kind learned to benefit properly from them. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you.
Can we turn into a beast in this one? Like transform?
I like her background. It has like a sea monster in the background. And then it has like a mirror thing. Ben is saying an alchemist is a giant feathered winged serpent. Awesome, Ben. Very cool. Oh, cool. Awesome, Later Gator. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with Harvest Alt. It's really cool you put it on your birthday wish list. I know you would like it a lot. And you can also customize your character. And there's like a lot of customization. So you can make your character look somewhat like yourself if you want to. Or you can give your hair like crazy hair colors. They have weird hair colors and stuff.
Okay. Well, let's go do this one. We're going to meet with Poppy in the Forbidden Forest.
Mrs. F says, I liked earlier and I can't like again, but it shows my like is still there. Awesome, Mrs. F.
Yep, that's great, Mrs. F. You're doing a great job. Yep, guys, just check, make sure you're still, if you've already liked or shared the video, make sure that's still there.
Apparently, you cannot become an animagus in this game.
So you can't transform, is what you're saying, right?
Oh, I think so.
Okay. So we're gonna go to see what Poppy's up to.
Oh, you like Animal Crossing on the Switch? Awesome, Mrs. F. And now you have 2 Switches, because you got interested in Animal Crossing. Also, all the other Animal Crossing versions. Awesome, Mrs. F. Oh, I see what you're saying. Animal Crossing Switch, maybe? Very cool. Yeah, they have a lot of different versions of the Switch. Man, those things sound like ducks.
They're not. Poppy meetup. Alright, where's Poppy? She says she's in the Forbidden Forest. Oh, there she is. Navigating inside the Forbidden Forest with our broom. The fact that they allow you to fly through the forest like this is kind of interesting.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I think you're handling today really well, sweetheart.
Okay. I'm really surprised that the centaurs aren't bad guys. I thought they would be.
I don't know if centaurs would be bad or not. I don't know.
Now, I don't know how to get more of this
Merlin Trial
Merlin
when I
stuff.
see one.
Like, it says I'm all out of it, so I don't really understand that.
Yeah, I don't really understand the YouTube algorithm. If you don't do everything exactly right, they just start purging you.
Well, they don't like this channel to begin with. They took 35,000 views from us. Like, and then they said, oh, we're adjusting your channel back to how it's supposed to be. And then they froze all our Hogwarts videos. And the SpongeBob videos were getting traction too, so they paused everything. That's part of the reason why I've been in a bad mood the past like 30 hours.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
I can do about it. It's hard to be optimistic.
Thing about centaurs is they just want to keep to themselves, says Ben. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's right, Later Gator. Your birthday's in March, so very close. Awesome, Later Gator. Yep. So you could get Harvestella, or if you like Tales of Symphonia, you could get that.
And Tales is a really good game.
That's also a really good game.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, centaurs are just centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Whoa!
Why did it...
Oh, this is an actual cutscene. Centaurs!
Oh my god.
What do you think you're doing here?
Oh!
Humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Whoa.
Mark my words, Dorran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Wait, he has 3 heads?
No.
Oh!
His head and theirs.
Oh my
Foolish
God.
children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I wouldn't want to speak to the herd again. They almost killed us.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Dorran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Dorran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
It's a cool name.
I'll let you know what I find.
Okay, so we'll have to wait until she's ready for the next part of the quest.
Actually, that's true. Moonstone is a stone that people make necklaces out of, so it's actually really, it is all around us. People sell that as necklaces online all the time, so it's a real stone. It's kind of cool. I like how Harry Potter actually brings things in, like, from the real world and kind of makes them into magical things, like, almost as if, like, the world is magical, we just don't know it or something. Like, they're just explaining that, you know, oh, really, moonstones are magical, like, you didn't know that? Or, like, but things that we know in real life, like, they're explaining those have powers. It's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, I find it interesting.
It's kind of interesting that, basically, I mean, almost got wiped out by centaurs. I mean...
Yeah, that was really intense. That one guy, even though he wasn't the leader of the tribe, he was the elder of the tribe, I think, so... Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Former leader of the herd.
He probably was the former leader, then he got old. Sadness.
Yep.
Getting old is the worst.
Yep.
He's probably the wisest centaur there. But, like, I liked how they said these humans always poach people, and the guy is like, no, but these two people, it doesn't look like they poached anyone. Like, instead of, like, judging humans as a race, he, like, judged them based on if those particular humans have done anything wrong.
Yep.
Of course, he said it doesn't look like we've killed anyone, but we have killed some people.
Yeah.
I mean, we killed spiders.
They deserve it.
He said that we were innocent, yet we've been striking people with fire this entire game.
I've also been using really bad curses.
Yeah, he said, oh, these people seem innocent. It's like, really, though?
Oh. They're...
Oh.
Frog choir. I think this is music class.
Oh, Luke, could you do it again? I talked through it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, feel better? Okay, so we're back in school and we're looking for, yeah, this is a music class of some kind.
This does look like a choir room.
They got a serpent here, so this is,
a Slytherin room?
Yeah, this is a Slytherin class.
Evil music!
No, not really. It's just the teacher here is Slytherin, because you can see
There's a harp.
A snake.
And a bass violin. Oh.
Right, we'll put a time code for this, because I've never been in this room.
They have killed spiders too, says Sons of Gaming. Oh, they have killed spiders, the centaurs. Oh, yeah.
Centaurs kill poachers too, I've seen it.
Wicked One says their mistrust of and dislike wizarding kind is kind of justified. The lot of wizards have treated them as an inferior race. Oh, wow, Wicked One. That's not cool of them. Did you see what I was saying about the deer calls? Let me see, Ben. Sorry. Oh, what you were saying before? Did you see what I told you about the Dira calls? Dira calls. I must have missed it. I saw it, you said... Sorry guys, I'm doing a bad job of getting everyone's comment. Well, we can see now why some magical creatures are not happy with wizards and witches, says Sammy Samurai King. You guys are really making me consider buying this game very strongly. Awesome, Thomas. Yeah, it's really fun. Honestly, and there's so much you can customize, like your room, and you can choose what house you're gonna be in, and you can customize your outfit and how your character model looks. It's pretty cool. But only problem is you cannot really change your character model after you make it. You'd have to start over completely, so make sure you do a good job. You know, don't make your eyebrows all skewed up or anything. Like, make sure you look how you want to look, because you can't really change it after you start the story. That's the quest I'll be going on tomorrow. I was getting excited to watch you play that then, LOL, says Mrs. F. Well, we're doing another stream tonight in, like 2.5 hours from now.
Whoops.
Right, honey?
Yeah, I'm doing another quest.
So in about 2.5 hours from now, we'll be doing another stream. We're gonna be doing a stream for our Ultimate member, Ben the Rosalina fan today, and, awesome supporter of the channel and helps keep these streams on the air. So for our VIP members, Ben's doing his Ultimate stream of Super Paper Mario, which is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys want to stay for that, and then we're going to do more Hogwarts. So it's going to be fun times to be had by everyone today. Almost 150 likes. Awesome, Sora Cloud. Thanks for helping with the likes, Sora Cloud. Oh, you'll be asleep soon. And Amber,
always watch the archive.
Wicked One says, Amber, you have no idea. Right, you are. Getting old sucks. I'm usually the oldest one in any of the streams I visit, LOL. Well, you're young at heart, though, Wicked One. I always feel like I'm the oldest everywhere I go as well. I mean... And Luke has a birthday coming up, so he's not happy about that. It's getting old does suck, because you, like... It's like the older I get, the more I realize, oh, I probably could have done this and that, or I should have been more confident, I could have done so many more things. By the time you actually realize you could do all these things, that you're so achy and slow and tired all the time that it's like, you can't even... It's like your brain is still, like, working completely fine, but your body starts, like, getting old, and you can't, like, do everything that you... It's so... I always get annoyed when people talk about actors and saying, like, oh, they're too old for this role and stuff when they're really super young. It really bothers me, because it's like, well, they don't look that old to me. Like, let them try it.
Okay, I don't know what we just did, but we put the bells here. It's a music class of some kind. Like, I don't even know what we get for doing that. Like, I don't even know if they're gonna have, like, a music class in this. But this is definitely the music class. So.
I like the frog choir. I want one.
You want a frog choir?
Oh, do they sell it online or something? You couldn't play. Put in a coin, like a bank, and then it will, like, make the frogs sing.
Yeah, I thought you would get at least an achievement or something for doing
yeah,
that, but nothing happened.
You brought the bell up there and you made it, the bell choir go on. I don't know. I was thinking something, but I don't think I should say it. It would be kind of weird because, like, this kind of almost looks like church bells, and wizards probably wouldn't like that. But I guess they have their own form of music, like... It's like the entire choir of bells up here. Like, they were all singing on their own, or ringing.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I guess it was just something fun. There's really no point to it.
Oh, I feel sad about it. We should have gotten an achievement. The achievement is in our hearts.
Gotten a lot of achievements.
The achievement is all you guys in the chat and how awesome you guys are. Well, we're not far behind you, Wicked One.
Whoa!
we actually have some people. We have some people in their 60s that come by sometimes. There's at least one viewer who's like 60 something. He watches like probably every other day or something, or every 3 days I see him. I mean, Luke and I will probably still be here in 10 years from now, and or even more time. I mean, because we've been working so hard on YouTube that we don't have a backup plan to the job, so we'll probably still be here, like, working on YouTube. Hopefully Luke will be getting into voice acting maybe at some point, and I'd like to do my music again, but if that doesn't work out, we'll be here till we're like 80, sitting here gaming.
There's no.
But yeah, that's not that old Wicked one. I actually that's really cool that you still game, like Mrs. F said, and yeah.
Alright, so let's find what's his name? Return to the what?
Luke and I, because we stay indoors all the time, and I don't know, we both like looked really young for our age when we were younger, but like when I was like 20 and I got married, people said I looked 13. So even though I may sound younger, I'm kind of like getting up there.
You still look 20s.
I'm getting up there.
You don't look like a 13-year-old anymore, which is
no.
Good. That always creeped me out.
But my neighbor, her dad used to always play like Call of Duty, and he was in his 50s. And he, my neighbor from Mexico, he loved playing like video games.
I really like what Hogwarts looks like at Christmas. I think it's really cool.
I think gaming and doing, you know, fun and interesting things in your life is for all ages. Like my grandma, I plan on doing exciting things for my whole life, like, because I still haven't gotten to do a lot of things because I've been kind of like cooped up indoors doing gaming. So I still have a lot of places I want to travel and stuff like that. My grandma actually went to school, back to school, when she was like 62 or 67, I can't remember, and she went back to school for a nursing degree. And then she went with my grandpa, who was a doctor, to China when they were like in their 80s, and then they were there for like 10 years or something. Like, so like, you never, like, you can always go on another adventure, like in The Hobbit, as they say. Like, you're never too, you can have many adventures in life.
Can we just appreciate like how much the developers actually went to decorate this place for Christmas? Like, there was a little bit of Halloween decorations, but
they really... Oh, I think Ben the Rosalina fan was saying in the books they talked about how Christmas was a sight to be held at Hogwarts, that it was like a big deal, and everyone thought that Hogwarts went all out for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I guess they're trying to make this accurate to the books.
Sort of.
They have these huge trees that wouldn't be easy to drag in.
Of course, they can't have everything decorated because this was the 1800s, so...
Yeah, it would be... I mean,
in the 90s, it would be easier to string lights and do all kinds of stuff, but they have candles, they've got some...
Yeah, the candles are very, like, Victorian, yeah.
Garland, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I guess garland, or, I don't know.
Some of the staircases have, like, green, like, on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like in Victorian times it was more like the quality of the decoration versus like the quantity. Like a lot of homemade decorations, candles, and greenery. It was different kind of decorations than we have today. Not like plastic pictures of Santa Claus like taped everywhere.
Just so you know, I have no idea where the game's taking me currently.
Okay.
I'm just kind of hanging out at school. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think we're in Ravenclaw now. No decorations here in Ravenclaw.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, you'd love your own arcade, Wicked one. I think Luke would love an arcade as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys are very similar. Mrs. F says, my dad's 58 and still games. My mom's 52 and games, and I love it. Growing up, we had games. We had a game room with all the consoles in it. Wow, Mrs. F, that's really cool.
That's very cool.
Oh, you're a win, Gio. That's very sweet.
It's the witch again.
Oh, you're an Atari kid? Awesome, Wicked One. Very cool. Yep. I think Luke remembers some, or at least his dad played Atari with him or something.
I watched Atari. I didn't play it a lot. My first system was the NES. Alright, we're gonna speak with Mr. Moon.
Those demiguise statues. Someone must.
157.
Oh, Neko says, I just hope Hogwarts doesn't forget to take down the decorations. I'm looking at you. Power Rangers Legacy Wars.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahamora.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Okay, so we don't have enough moons yet. We have to collect a lot. The problem is I don't know where they all are. So that would have to either be done off camera, or like you would literally have to have a guide of knowing where they're at. So that would have been nice to do, but nope, we can't do that right now.
Ben says, I feel like you guys would make a hilarious old couple. Yeah, Ben, I think we'll just get weirder with time. We'll probably be like an old couple that I knew. Luke's grandparents. Wicked One says, nice. Looking forward to seeing more of y'all's streams. Awesome. Or more streams from y'all. Awesome.
Okay,
Thank
a
you,
basis
Wicked.
for blackmail. So we're gonna go talk with Natty, because we can't do the Moon's quest. Like maybe Amber, if you could look up on the break or something
Moonstone?
where the moon, nope, where the Mr. Moon's quest is.
Oh.
And then what I can do is, like tonight, I can go through and I can do that on the stream.
BJ Williams says, I grew up in the 16-bit wars, had a Sega Genesis, and borrowed a Super NES. Awesome, BJ Williams. Very cool. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you on the streams, Wicked One. It's so great to have you around, and so fun to hang out with. Thank you so much for hanging out on the streams. We appreciate it so much.
Forbidden Forest. Well, the days of doing an hour-and-a-half streams are over again. YouTube won't let us get 1,000 views till over 2 hours. That was fun while it lasted. About almost 2 weeks of streams that weren't more than an hour and 30 minutes long, or an hour and 15.
Christina Baker says, you guys are the best. Love watching you guys playing this. I'm also playing it, and I'm really enjoying this game.
Awesome.
Awesome, Christina. So glad you're enjoying it. And hello, Sora. Hi, Austin Lawrence and Mrs. F, Ben, Sons of Gaming, Sammy, Samurai King, Dr. Dino, Wicked One, Dr. Clue, and everyone. Hope you guys are doing well.
Oop, there's a bear here. Some type of animal. I don't know what kind of animal that is, but there's something here. See the print? Oh, that just shows you beast areas. So it's these little guys.
PJ Williams says you guys will probably chase each other with hoverboard scooters when you are enjoying a nice cold drink, says PJ Williams.
We were promised hoverboards in the 90s. There's still no
Yeah.
hoverboards, so don't expect hoverboards anytime soon.
I don't know why, but I keep getting this vision. Like, sometimes I get a weird... I don't know. Maybe I feel like I can see the future, but sometimes I, like, see, like, a vision of Luke and myself, and we're sitting here literally we're literally right here, like literally, and we're both 80.
Okay.
And we're streaming this. We're streaming the newest game.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Okay, so this is an investigation quest. We need to go and speak with people in the town.
Kay, the anime girl says, I would watch you guys even in heaven. That's very sweet, Kay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing this if in heaven.
Thank you very much for the super chat. That helps out tremendously.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Just 22 says, I love that in every cutscene, Amber's character is so poised. Is Amber that poised in real life?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Amber sits up straight. I'm the one that slouches. Oh wow, Hogsmeade is decorated for Christmas too.
Aww.
Look at this. It's all decorated.
I don't know if I'm that poised, but...
You sit up straight, you walk proper, you've worn beauty pageants, you walk with a book on your head. I can't do any of that stuff.
Rabe should be nearby.
Speak with people being blackmailed? Is that what they're asking?
Thank you, Just 22. Tokyo donation. Tokyo donation. Thank you, Just 22. That helps out so much. Thank you so much.
Need to buy more potions. Whoops.
I wish I could speak in an English accent, actually.
It's not too difficult.
No, I mean, I wish I could, like, morph my voice to speak, like, somewhat English, like, accent, like, in real life all the time. I don't know why, but I just wish I could speak more properly.
Depending where you go, though, it could drive people a bit batty.
When I met somebody in Massachusetts, they thought I was English because I had to speak so clearly for my music classes that they thought I was from England.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay, so this is the note we got. Thank you very much for the super chat. So a husband has been kidnapped. This is a little bit different. Last time it was a little kid. This time it's a husband.
Worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
He's the dude in
Now to
distress.
find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Stay-at-home husband.
Thank you for the super chat, just 22, and I can't read it because my phone just died. I can't read his super chat. My phone just died.
I know, I can't read it right now either.
Oh my god.
My eyes aren't that
Dibble
good,
works
honey.
at Gladrags. I should check there.
I know there was a super chat.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Just 22 says, I would love for you guys to do the voiceover for the play The Phantom Toll Booth. All 2 acts. Maybe we could do that. I've been thinking about doing more like, for Luke's birthday, I was going to get him some acting and like monologue books. And I'm starting to get back into like, I don't know, I used to have to take like diction classes and stuff. And I don't know, maybe that would be cool. Thank you, Just 22, for the encouragement. Yeah, it would be really cool. Maybe I will screenshot your comment and maybe we'll look into that. Maybe we could do like a radio reading or something. That would be cool.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
All right, thank you very much for the super chat. We're going to go talk to the last person, and then what we'll be doing is when the stream reconvenes, we'll be doing Natty's quest, as well as doing some other stuff, because we're not going to have enough time to do it now. So we're going to finish the investigation.
Thank you for the super chat, Just 22. You're breathtaking. Says I'd buy an audio file Trust teachers need more audio. Plus teachers need more audio plays. Get the likes up. Thank you, Just22.
It's very kind of you,
That's
Just22.
very sweet. You're making us feel nice. I don't know what. I always thought about doing stuff like that. Like, Luke always wanted to do more voiceover things. Maybe we could do them together. You made it while I had the mic muted, so I didn't talk over the audio. Just22. I was thinking of, have you ever seen the episode of Frasier where they do a radio play?
Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Called Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's really funny because he makes his brother do all the extra voices, like the dwarf and stuff, and it turns into a really funny radio play.
We're pressed for time, honey.
All right, Luke. Well, I'm pressed for having fun.
Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Okay, so we're going to leave it here, guys and gals. We're going to continue with the remainder of this quest. What I've noticed is these quests actually get pretty long. So this quest will continue at 10:45, I hope. If not, 11 o'clock. So the basis for Blackmail is where we are. And thank you for watching, people. Thank you for all the super chats, Just22.
You can find the Phantom Tollbooth on Google Books for free.
That's great. All right, so anyway, guys and gals, that's it. That's all. Your next live stream will be starting up at probably, I don't remember what time, 8:15 or 8:30. Gonna go eat dinner now. Kind of pressed for time, so gotta run. Thank you for the super chats. Thanks for hanging out. And see you guys on the next live stream, which will be Super Paper Mario. Bye-bye.
Thanks,